What's up, guys? This video ain't gonna be too long. This is gonna be doing a short, quick review of the 2012 series Ninja Turtles because the reason why it's not gonna be that long is because these figures originally came out years ago. But hey, if you're into Ninja Turtles and you're younger and you never saw those videos because you didn't know, well, hopefully you found this in this interesting video for you. So let's get right into the figures. Well, first I'll show you the figures. There they are. Yo, it's kind of like Inception, you see that? It's really nice. But here's the figures. And all their glory. In front end, the blue, we have Leonardo, of course. On the side, in the orange. Well, on my right, in the orange, we have Michelangelo. On my left, in the red, is Raphael. In the back, in the purple, is Donatello. But I'm sure you already knew that. If you didn't, there you go. Now we're going to get straight into the figures. Because I don't want to waste any of your time. There isn't really much of the reviews, as much as it is just basically showing them off. Okay, so first we're going to go with the leader, I guess, Leonardo. Well, first, we're going to go over the little weapon sheets that each come with. Each of them comes with a little weapon sheet. That basically has some extra weapons with them. Leonardo has a little dagger, a shorter katana, two, I forget the proper technical term on them. And stars, whatever I call them. Forget the tech. I'll be able to tell you the name of it any other day. Alright. We have three little throwing knives. Kind of like Naruto. This is Raphael's. He has his two little hook weapons. Two ninja stars, and basically two other sides with this thing right here on the other side. So that's a pretty neat weapon. This is Michelangelo's. He comes with two throwing stars and two other bigger ones like the rest of them had. And he comes with this extended nunchuck, which the chain extends, and the blade. I thought was really cool. Next we have Donatello's, which possibly the coolest. We have a triple parted sort of chain staff. We have a bow staff with a blade. I like that. That's really cool. And we have two sort of blade throwing stars, like circle blades. Okay, so now we're actually going to get into the figures. We're going to start off with Leonardo. And honestly, you'd be like, well, what is this? Oh, that's kind of cool. I look like an anime character. I'm going to keep my hair like this now for a little bit. Just for the video, just because, why not, right? Alright, so like this, what is this old, like this teenager or something doing? I'm not even like literally a teenager yet. Like, not like technically anyway, so anyway. First off, we have Leonardo. I always call him Leo, just what you call him. I never really had no issues with him. The sheaths on his back for the katanas look very nice. The face sculpt and the body sculpture is really nice. The sash, I'll call it, is in there very nicely. And the katanas, I stuck them in there. They came out of the packaging, like they came in the packaging, like not in there. You just haul them out. I was pressing down on it, that's why it was hard. Sorry. And here's what a katana looks like. Well, technically, it's katanas. It's not technically a sword. It's technically called a katana because it has the curved blade. A sword has a straight edge, and a katana has a curve. So he has the double katanas. It's very nice. Of course, there's not too much paint detail on the weapons, but that's not really much expected for a children's toy, and it was made a long time ago. So I'll probably do some customizing to them, and if I do, then I'll definitely show you guys. But we'll see for now. I'll just keep them like this. But the articulation is roughly the same for all of them. His elbow bends up about that much. His arm can go up this far and down that much. And it can swivel around 360. And we got a little wrist joint there. For sure you can see that move. There you go. Well, I don't know if you saw that or not. He can kick out about that far. And the knee bends in about that much. And he can kick back about that much, which is okay, but nothing amazing. So, move him off now. Oh, geez, time flies fast. Okay. We're gonna move on to Donatello. And his a little holster. His little, I'm not gonna call it a sheath because it's not a full holster. It's just a little thing right here to hold his bow staff. If you take it out here, it's very nice. We have the sort of paint sculpted and all the tape sculpted in there, and comes out. I don't know if you could really see that much, but there's a bunch of really nice little wood grain details in there. And it fits very loosely in there, actually. I wish it sort of fit a little bit more snug, but that's okay. It sort of stops around the top, well, all the way there. Anyway, it doesn't go all the way. But, it's okay. Articulation's about the same, except his leg can extend it a little bit more. And doesn't extend far back like any. Knee joints, but the same for all of them. His arm can go all the way up and all the way down. I think you'll notice the biggest difference on articulation for them is we're actually like around sort of like the arms. His arm can't bend in as much, but it can go up more than Leonardo's. So that's cool. There's a little bit of a difference for each of them. And we have Michelangelo with his nunchucks, and you want to be very careful with these things. To the point where there's very thin plastic around the chain part. As I put it in there, I put it in there proper just for the sake of starting this video off, but I'm definitely not going to put it in like that every time because the plastic will eventually wear off from having that bent in like that, and it will break, so I don't want that to happen, so I'm probably just going to put it in like this. If you put it in like that, then it doesn't harm the plastic. It still serves around the same purpose, okay, so that's not, well, they're called nunchucks, so I'm just going to put them back in the holster in the proper way I showed you, just because it's easier. And he's the shortest out of the bunch. Michelangelo, I don't know if you get the characteristics. He's like the smart sort of guy who makes everything. Leonardo is the leader. He's controlling, call it a little bit, call it. It's very I like pizza, so it's all good. His arm bends barely any, and it could go up that much, like an in, so a lot actually. He has a pretty good kick on him. Well, all things considered. See, I'm not even showing you, like, I'm not even bending this, but you could bend the shell up a little bit and get him to kick it more. And then, like, yeah, just the rest of articulation is the same. No sort of ab crunch, but that cannot be expected. And last but not least, we have Raphael. In his size, get held very nicely by the holsters. No problems with the plastic at all. It's very nice, snug fit, and they just slide in there very easily. Kick, good, go that far. Bend the shell, go that far. Okay, that's about it. I'm mainly showing off just the arm difference because that's where I noticed the biggest differences were in the figures. So this is basically Raphael, and I'm going to set them up side by side with each other just so you can sort of get a range of height with them. I'm going to try to set them up in order the best I can. Well, I just watched the series a lot, and I've had versions of almost all these figures except for Leonardo before in the past. So I just basically know, and because I watch the series a lot, I know. So, okay. Now, this might not be exactly correct, because they're all figures of close to the same proportions of height. But you will notice there's a difference between Michelangelo going all the way up to Donatello. So now, what I will do is I will show you that. Ooh, I blocked it for a second. Classic series my father used to watch, where they're all the same height. So this video's already starting as I get to 10 minutes, so I'm gonna do the rest of it very quickly, where I'm going to take the weapon sheets out. Alright, and well, like the weapons out of their little things in there. Now, I don't know what I can use to speed this process up, because I do not have a knife. Because I should not be trusted with it. I'm just kidding. I mean, I probably shouldn't, but... Okay, I got a pair of scissors right here. I'm going to try to cut them out of it. See how it works. Hey, oh, that works. That works wonders. We have Dante's little blade bow staff. Also have a little mechanical blade coming out of it, which he made himself. Because he is a smart boy. I'm sort of cutting off the little rivets as I get them. One of the little circle ninja throwing stars, whatever. I'm not being very technical about this. If I made this video like 34 years ago, I would have been so technical about it. I would have named everything properly and I wouldn't just skipped anything. I would have sat there and remembered the name. But honestly, it's late. I cannot be bothered. Here's a sort of triple chain one. I don't know the technical terms for all these two. But I've been like hardcore watching intros in a while. For me, bro, it's just been all about anime, you know? Because anime is the best. Oh, the throwing star. I got this because I saw it, and it was really nostalgic for me. Because I absolutely adored Ninja Turtles when I was younger. Comment below if you felt the same way. So when you're younger, you just adored Ninja Turtles like a lot. Now, like you still like them, you appreciate it, it's cool. But I'm just definitely not as into it as you used to be. Michelangelo's throwing star, cool. One of them. There you go. There's the other one. This is the exact same. You can't really tell the difference now, can you? I could have showed you the same one twice. You wouldn't know. But yeah. That's the main reason I got these, and I found them for really cheap too. I found them at the dollar store for $4 a pop, so I had to get them. This was really cool. It's just to have a good experience again with them. Just remembering where I really grew up on. Because I love wrestling and I always loved Dragon Ball and stuff like that. But Ninja Turtles was always a big thing. To run first. Mikey. Sorry if you want to hear me ramble. I probably should have had this all pre-done, but I figured I'd show you what it looked like while I was in the... Because I can't edit videos. This elongated nunchuck with a blade. I think in one of the shows, actually, Michelangelo took his nunchucks and sort of like he did this. Like he took the nunchuck and he went like, and then it sort of connected and then it hauled out the chain. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Again, I haven't watched in a while. Don't quote me on anything. Could have messed up like half the stuff here. I don't know. I know I got a lot of it right though. Raphael, Star. This other one. And I'll just get them both at the same time. Just because it'll make life a lot easier. Now won't it? Extra packaging. It was taking way too long for actually having the packaging. Pretty sure I was trying it like this and it's kind of like the actual size. I'll call them a half size, even though it's technically a size, but it's okay. Don't have to be exact about everything I do, ladies and gentlemen. So if you don't want to hear rant as I'm opening these things, I just don't want to sit here in silence, because I just find that it's so awkward in videos when it's just a silence when they're doing something. I'm sorry, I just don't like that. I hate pure silence. That's like the one thing I'm actually afraid of, like proper. Okay, so now we have these cool hook weapons. Nice holster on them. Very cool aesthetic to them. And next we have Leonardo with the most. But it definitely wouldn't be too hard to do. The first weapons is as easy as a 1, 2. Actually, a little katana blade. It is shorter than the rest of them. Pretty short. It's very nice. I could definitely clean this up a little bit later. Just because it's making me a little bit better. For now. Anyway. It's good for now, anyway. I'm not gonna worry about getting everything exact for the sake of this video. And here we have this little sort of makeshift knife. That's a very easy thing to do. Probably, honestly, a cat punny. I don't even know at this point, but we're gonna continue because that's how he is. Tool throwing stars, I always like this kind because I figured there's never a faulty behind this type of star where it's like bladed all the way around. Just goes like this blade all the way around. How are you supposed to miss, you know? So There's always a faulty in every weapon, but with that one I just always saw it as less than others, but you never know. Could be the most useless weapon on the universe. Like, who knows? I don't, because I'm not trained to use them. Well, technically, as Master Splinter said, anything could be a weapon, so even a comic book, but I highly doubt that. Well, let's see. And he has 3 of these little miniature blades. I'll have this all cleaned up later, and that's basically just a review of all Ninja Turtles and all their stuff, in case you just don't really understand how much weapons they have in the little packets. There you go. It's a fair bit of weapons, actually. So, see you on the next video. Peace.